Hello everybody, this is Phonyto Bobbin here, and welcome to Generation 4. Yes, this is a project that has been in the works for quite some time now, and it's finally at a point where I can reveal it to the world. So what is Generation 4 then? Well, this is the start of a brand new era for the channel. We have lots and lots of changes coming to the channel, and we're going to talk about all of that in this video. We're going to be ditching the old, improving the current, and bringing some new. So let's talk about all of these changes, starting with the videos. So videos are going to be working quite differently now with this new era. We have an actual upload schedule now. Yeah, no more sort of upload one video per week, but it could be any point in the week. We have a proper upload schedule now. So previously I've just been uploading one video per week and sometimes two videos per week if I have another video going out. But like I said, usually it's just been one video per week. However, with this new upload schedule, we are officially going to be coming out with 2 videos per week. We finally have a proper upload schedule. Like I said, upload schedule with 2 videos going out every single week. So that means we have 2 release slots now, and these release slots are for Wednesdays and Sundays. So every Wednesday and every Sunday, you'll be getting a new video from the Phony13 channel. But, of course, with these release slots, I will be releasing different sort of videos in each of these slots. So, let's talk about what you'll be getting on Wednesdays. So, for Wednesdays, a video will be coming out at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And these videos will mainly be Train Drive ATS videos. So that means every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll be getting a Train Drive ATS video, and I don't mean just Train Drive ATS 1, you'll be getting Train Drive ATS 1, 2, or 3 videos in this release time slot. And each of these games will sort of alternate week to week, where one week we'll do a Train of ATS 2 video, then the next week we'll do a Train of ATS 1 video, and that's kind of how it would be for now. So how it will work for the time being is I get a Train of ATS 2 video, then the next week we'll do a Train of ATS 1 video, and the next week will be another Train of ATS 2 video, and then Train of ATS 3 will follow that. Now, of course, this is going to change a little bit as time goes on, as, you know, these series are not going to last forever. So like I said, this release slot will mainly be for Train of ATS videos. However, there could be some weeks that I play a different train game on mobile devices. So, yeah, some weeks you're not going to be getting a Train of ATS video at all. Instead, you'll get something else. Now, as for what that something else is, well, it's going to be any sort of train game that's on mobile or have something to do with being a train simulation. Now, because this era is brand new, I'm still sort of figuring out what games to play in this time release slot, but eventually that will be all ironed out. So, yeah, once it's a 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Train of ATS 1, 2, or 3, and maybe sometimes could be another train mobile game. And of course, the next time release slot is going to be on Sunday. And for Sunday, a video will be going out at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's every week, Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time will be a new video. And this time slot is reserved for Trains content. So this means Train Simulator 2, Train Simulator 3, and whatever other Trains game I decide to play. That's on mobile, of course. Of course, it'll primarily be Trains 2 and 3, but maybe someday we'll play Trains Driver Journeys, as I showed off some time ago. But as is with the Wednesday time slot, for the Sunday time slot, these 2 train games will be alternating. So one week will be a video on Train Simulator 2, the next week will be Trains 3, then Trains 2 and 3, and so on and so forth. And these 2 games will alternate as time goes on. And there's still a lot of content that is still yet to be made on these 2 games, so we're not going to be running out of stuff on these games anytime soon. So there you have it. That is the first big change coming to the channel. So once again, we got 2 videos per week. One on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which can be Train of ATS 1, 2, or 3, or some other train mobile game. And the next time slot is Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And each week you'll get either a Trains 2 or a Trains 3 video. And of course, those will alternate week to week. So that means with Generation 4, you'll be getting double the content from Phony 13. So lots and lots to look forward to. Now, of course, this is just how it's going to be on most weeks. However, there might be a week now and again where you only get one video. So there might be a week where you don't get a video on Wednesday and you only get a video on Sunday. This will be for when I have like a big video in the plans that's set to release. And that means that instead of getting two sort of lesser effort videos for the week, you'll be getting one big video with lots of effort going into it. So like I said, lots to look forward to with this new video schedule. Of course, maybe I might fine-tune this schedule as time goes along, but I think I'm pretty happy with this schedule. 2 a week at a certain time of the day. So yeah, lots of content coming out. So the next big change / addition coming in Generation 4 is my Fiverr gig. That's right, I have opened up a Fiverr gig business thingamajiggy where you can pay me to edit your video. That's right, so starting at $5, I will edit your video for whatever you need. So this can be stuff like gameplays, visual stories, video essays, and even multicam gameplays. I can do just about all of it. Now, of course, prices will vary based on the size of the project that you give me. So, link will be in the description to my Fiverr gig so you can check out all of the details. And if you have a bit of money to spare and you would like me to edit your video, well, submit an order and we can get started on that. So you may be wondering, why have I started this Fiverr gig? Well, I think it's about time that I sell my skills and get paid for the work that I do, because this editing stuff isn't necessarily easy, it's quite time consuming, and I feel like I should earn a bit of money for the work that I do. So now my skills are for sale, and like I said, if you want to submit an order for me to edit your video for you, then, well, that's what my Fiverr gig is for. And in case you're wondering about enabling monetization here on YouTube, that is a goal that I'm trying to reach, so this way I can get paid on Fiverr and here on YouTube, and, well, turn this into a business, really. Yeah, this isn't necessarily just a fun hobby anymore. Now it's a business, and I will be making money off of the work that I do. Okay, so that's pretty much the biggest two things with the launch of Generation 4, so let's talk about some smaller stuff. So now to address car content. So this could be videos about car shows or video games like Forza or Real Racing 3 or NASCAR. I haven't made one of these videos in quite a while, and I might as well say it now that anything to do with cars or racing game, anything to do with automobiles or whatever is coming to an end on this channel. So with Generation 4 and onwards, there will be no more car videos or racing game videos posted to this channel. And the main reason why I'm not doing these kinds of videos anymore is because, well, pretty simple reason that nobody watches them, which is especially detrimental considering that I want to make this into a business, and to have a successful business, I need to provide a product that people actually consume. And a lot of you guys really enjoy my trains videos. That's why I've been making so many of those lately, whereas the car stuff, nobody watches that. So I don't make those kinds of videos anymore, and it's officially over. Now you may be thinking, well, Frony, what about the 2020-21 NRL season? You haven't done anything with that in quite a while, and now that you're not making card content anymore, then, well, does that mean that that series is officially over? Well, I specifically said that I won't be making any more card content to this channel. Say hello to Tolbobbin Motorsports, a brand new secondary channel which will be the new home for all of my car content going forward. So while car content will no longer be a thing here on the main 413 channel, that's why I've created Tolbobbin Motorsports. And like I said, that'll be the new home for all car content going forward. If maybe I want to upload a car video or something, or a racing game video, that is the channel that it will go to from now on. So then what is the long-term plan for the Bob Motorsports channel? Well, a lot of the older racing videos and pretty much all of my racing stuff here on the main channel will eventually be deleted. There will still be some racing content left, but that's just sort of like the more important stuff they uploaded in this time. But as far as all of the, well, most of it is basically going to be deleted from the main channel. and it will be re-uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel. So to go into a bit more detail, starting this Thursday, I believe, February 2nd, will be the grand resumption of the 2020-21 NRL season. I know it looks like I haven't done much work on that series, and it took me all the way until last September to get around to, starting work on this series. And for the past few months, I've been working hard on trying to get this series done, and it's basically all finished. All of the races have been uploaded, but of course, they're not live yet. So starting Thursday, like I said, will be the grand resumption of the NRL season. And so we'll be starting with, I believe, race number 18 or 17 of the NRL GoFest Truck Series season. One of those races I don't remember. And we'll be running all the way until race number 50 of the NRL Skittles Cup Series. So this will be starting this Thursday, I believe. And it will be running all the way until the end of April. So basically, beginning of February to the end of April, 3 months of the last 13 weeks of the 2020-21 NRL season. You'll be able to watch, well, if you're curious, you'll be able to watch all the remaining races to find out who becomes the champion in each of the four series, as also of the IROC series, which will also be going up when the time comes. Following the conclusion of this series will be all of the re-uploads. So I have been spending quite a bit of time, and I'd like to be spending some more time, even after Generation 4 launches, re-uploading all of the videos that have been deleted from the main channel. So this is basically a lot of Real Racing 3, Forza, NASCAR, a bunch of other stuff uploaded during, sort of like the whole history of my channel. All of those videos have been deleted from the main channel, but will be re-uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel. So it won't be gone completely. So this will be all the Real Racing 3 videos that I uploaded in between like 2015-16 and some Forza stuff from 2017 and NASCAR and lots of stuff to be re-uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel. So if there's a video that I upload on a racing game that you find to be nostalgic and you find that it's gone from the main channel, don't worry, it's not gone for good. It will eventually be re-uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel, basically throughout the month of May and maybe June, depending on how much more there is left to upload, because I haven't actually finished uploading all the videos as of the making of this one, but in due time, everything will be re-uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel, and you'll be able to watch all of these old and bad videos that I made back in what is now a bygone era of the channel of when I used to make racing content. So as far as other new content being uploaded to the Tobam Motorsports channel, it's going to become pretty irregular after a while. Like, I might go months, something on end, without uploading any videos, then maybe I might upload a new video. Yeah, so videos going to be pretty irregular after that on the Tobam Motorsports channel. That's not to say that the channel will be completely dead, even after I've finished re-uploading everything, but videos won't be a frequent thing on the Tobam Motorsports channel. All the time now will be put towards the main channel and the Fiverr business. Speaking of an irregular occurrence, let's talk about live streams. So at the beginning of Generation 3, I made this plan where I was going to do a live stream every single day. So that would be Monday to Friday. But then, after a while, I sort of just started to phase out daily live streams and only did them every so often. And that's pretty much going to continue to be the norm for Generation 4. So that means that the live stream schedule that I introduced at the beginning of Generation 3 will be discarded, and instead I'll be using YouTube's sort of live stream planner or announcer URL thingamajig. I don't actually know how that works, but basically the thing where you can use YouTube to schedule a live stream and then it shows up in your subscriptions box, and then of course I go live, well, when the time of the live stream says so. So you may be wondering, well, why isn't it an irregular occurrence now? I mean, it's already been that way for a while, but now it's basically a permanent thing now. Well, again, same problem with the racing content. Not enough people tune into these live streams to where I feel the need to do these every so often. Now, I would like to do these once a week, like maybe one live stream per week. I'd be okay with doing that, but again, viewership problem exists, and not a lot of people watch these streams. In fact, lately, I've only been doing live streams at like convenient times, and a bunch of people show up, and so those live streams get a lot of views and watch hours. And of course, I'm gonna do a live stream on something if it's brand new, but otherwise, yeah, there's probably gonna be times where I don't do a live stream for like months on end, and Now, granted, there will still be occasions, like maybe across like a 3 or 4 week period where I do one live stream per week. I've got that little saga in mind. But then following that, there will be probably a big gap between live streams. I might not do a live stream for another couple months or 3 months after that. And so maybe I'll eventually do these live streams weekly for good, but we're gonna need more subscribers and more people to watch these streams. So I will have a reason to do them. But until then, live streams are going to be an irregular occurrence. Now that being said, I might do another one soon, as my Simreal stream I did a couple weeks ago got a lot of people watching that. So basically, I'll do a live stream again. I'll do a live stream on something if it's popular when it comes out, and yada yada yada. So Simreal live stream might be happening in a couple weeks, but we'll see what happens then. The next thing I need to talk about is big projects. You may have noticed I haven't mentioned anything about Bill and Ted yet. Well, that goes into the big projects section. So you may be aware of the 2020-21 NRL season, and that was a monstrously big project that took way longer to complete than it was initially planned to. Like, I was hoping to get that done a couple years ago, back in 2021. It took all the way until this point to finally get that project done. So going into the future, I'm not going to be working on any sort of like big, huge, massive projects. Really, Bill and Ted is going to be the biggest thing that I work on now, where every time I start to make a new season, I'll of course work on that whole season, and you know, that's like a big project in itself to make 10 shorts. So that's going to be the biggest project that I go up to now. Anything really bigger than that is now off the table for now, you know, especially stuff like the NRL season that took 3 years to complete. Yeah, no more. Now, whenever I start a big project, I want to get it done in at least a few months, or maybe, well, a few months to maybe 4 months. But again, I want to get it done more quickly now, so then I can just move on to other stuff. And someone's probably wondering, when is Bill and Ted Season 5 going to happen? Well, this is the beginning of a brand new era, so Season 5 is probably not going to happen for a little while now. I'd say maybe either not until the summertime or not until next year. Of course, Bill and Ted Season 5 will eventually happen, but it's going to be a long time until it does, because, you know, with this brand new era, we got, you know, multiple things to do, especially with the Fiverr orders now, and of course 2 videos per week on this channel, which of course are easy videos to make, and trying to eventually reach that 4,000 watch hours so I can enable monetization. As far as other big projects I might do, again, it can't be anything too big, but we'll see what happens with that. And the final thing you may have noticed is that I have a brand new thumbnail style. So the custom thumbnail style that I introduced at the beginning of Generation 3 has now been retired, and I brought in a new thumbnail style, which will be simpler, less cluttered. Basically, I'm going with a less is more approach with this new thumbnail style, and you know, so you're gonna see more of what's actually in the video. So that of course is to increase viewership and entice you guys to have a more likely chance to click on the video. Of course, a lot of you guys watch the videos already, but you know, the more viewers the better, and hopefully this new thumbnail style brings in those new viewers. And that's pretty much everything I have to talk about for the beginning of Generation 4. Now, of course, there might be a couple other small things that I forgot to mention, but if there's anything that, like I said, anything I may have forgotten to mention, I might put in a comment or maybe mention in a follow-up video and stuff, and it'll all work itself out there. And of course, if you two have any questions in regards to Generation 4, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys got all of the information that you need to for Generation 4. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as this is only the beginning of a brand new era here on the Fire13 channel. But for now, I will see you in whatever I make next.